whole bunch of you guys have been mentioning in the comments that as new players, getting involved in events and tournaments for the first time in Raid Shadow Legends is just extremely daunting. Which one should you be looking to participate in? Which one should you be saving resources for? All of that good stuff, man. So we're going to be sharing some tidbits on that. And what better place to start than the currently active Spider tournament, which we're just going to use as an example for basically all of the dungeon-themed tournaments. Spider, Ice Golem, Dragon, and... God, what's the other one? Oh yeah, Fire Knight, my least favorite. I didn't actually use Dragon's Lair, the most simple of the dungeons, I feel, at least, to get us started with here. First of all, first rule, man, if you cannot farm stage 10 on your account of any of the given dungeons, right, any of the kind of core dungeons that we can have a tournament within, stage 10, dude, don't even bother, okay? Stage 10 is kind of like the minimum for getting these tournaments done in an efficient way. Of course, you can get the tournament done by farming stage 3, if that's as far as you can get and you're willing to spend a crap load of energy, but the item quality in stage 3 is... I mean, it's terrible, as you can see, right? 2- and 3-star items, and so you're going to be earning very, very small amounts of tournament points by doing this. Again, it's doable, but... seriously not recommended to try and take part in a tournament by earning such crap quality items. Why is stage 10 different? You can no longer get 3-star quality items in stage 10. It's 4 and 5 stars only. You can also bump it up to stage 11, but generally speaking, you kind of want to stop there at stage 11. Why? Because even if you can farm stage 12, and this is like where your account is at, you're like a stage 12, 13 kind of guy, your account is still quite new, stuff like that. Yeah, the big increase in energy between stage 11 and stage 12 makes it just not worth it. You're better off just staying at stage 11. You know what I'm saying? The next big breakpoint that you're going to be aiming to farm up is going to be stage 16. That's because you're getting decent quality items from this. Ranks 4 to 6, which is great. However, if you go up to stage 17, again, you get that big hop up in energy cost, and the item quality increase is very, very minimal in comparison. So in terms of just energy efficiency, if you're just blasting a tournament and you're just caring about getting tournament results, stage 16 is where you want to stop. Now, if you can farm all the way down to stage 20, that is going to be the most efficient. Why? You can no longer get 4-star quality items from stage 20. 5 and 6 stars only. That's a lot of tournament points, and you might even get some upgrades for the accessories on your account as well, because, yeah, it's pretty good quality stuff. Now, you don't want to go beyond stage 20 if you're just looking for tournament points, because again, the increase in item quality and therefore the tournament points you're getting do not increase all that much after stage 20, but the energy cost is going to kind of spiral, okay, and it gets inefficient pretty quickly. Next up, let's talk efficiency real quick, man. So, it's currently Spider's Den time right now, and there's a very, very special rule for Spider's Den in particular, and that is that stage 10 is actually just fantastically good. In fact, I would say even if you can farm stage 16 on your account, when it comes to tournament time, you would do, like, you can't go far wrong to just stick with stage 10 anyway, okay? Spider's Den is unique in this way, because stage 10, don't tell Plarium, boys, stage 10 is bugged, okay? Stage 10 has been bugged for like 5 years now. It's been bugged for a long time because it drops a inordinate amount of 5-star drops, okay? It says it drops 4s and 5 stars. It drops a lot of 5 stars, okay? Way more than it really should be. And that's awesome for farming tournament points for the cheap old price of 24 energy. So Spider's Den in particular, stick with stage 10. Of course, stage 20 is still going to be great. If you really care about the item quality and you want some upgrades as you go through these tournaments and you don't mind spending a bit more energy, stage 16 can still be fine, by the way. But if you're like a new kind of like low-grade account and you're just getting started and you can hit stage 10, that will do you fine for quite a long time with Spider's Den when it comes to farming tournament points. Next rule, and this is one that I think that I don't know, newer players don't realize the importance of, but efficiency becomes everything so quickly in Raid, and you must be doing this, man. So, while I am blasting the hell out of stage 10, because it's just quite an efficient way to get the current Spider Training Tournament done, what you want to be doing, and what I'm also doing right now, is leveling champs in my team as I blast the Spider's Den. As long as you could be farming the dungeon with a team of 3 or 4 champs that are very, very strong on your account and they're in a good place and they're able to clear stage 10 without too many problems, then you can fill 1 or 2 other places on your team with food champions. I'm actually leveling my Magnar by doing this right now, by the way. As you can see, he's level 42, but you can even imagine that we are just leveling, say, I don't know, some 3-star food here. Just throw a goddamn Incubus. Oh, this isn't Incubus, right? incubus on the team. And we can just be farming some food this way while hitting the tournament, because again, we're going back to stage 10 to farm for the tournament. So this is quite an easy stage for most players to clear. And so we don't need a full team of awesome Sweatlord champs to come in and just one-shot this. It doesn't matter if the clear takes a little bit longer. It's still quite efficient for doing the tournament, and this makes it even more efficient because now we're also farming food at the same time. And of course, that advice applies to all of the dungeons. Just for some perspective real quick, how much energy are you actually going to need to spend to make some real progress in these tournaments? Well, right now I'm aiming to earn around the 2200 points to get my hands on the copy of Terex here as a reward. This is going to set me back about 1900 to 2000 energy. For where we are right now, we are just under 500 tournament points, as you can see right here at the bottom. And I spent about 400 energy so far just clearing stage 10 on repeat to get these 500 points. And so you can see how to get 2200 tournament points, it's going to cost us around 1900 to 2000 energy. And so hopefully that just gives you a bit of a ballpark figure as to how many resources you're going to want to invest into a tournament. You should know that we make all kinds of fusion plan videos on this channel. If you ever are curious about how many resources you might need to invest into a specific tournament or event, and you're looking to get involved in one of the fusion events, which is a huge chain of events and tournaments, then those videos are well worth a watch. And amen. Before we get on to artifact enhancement, if you are a brand new Raid Shadow Legends player or you're looking to start off a new Raid account, make sure you do so by clicking on the promo link down below at the top of the video description. Gosh darn it. Doing so will start your new Raid account with a free epic champion and a whole bunch of starting freebies, man, including 500,000 silver. So hell, why would you not? It's the best way to start your new Raid account. Now, if you don't give a damn about that and you're happy as Larry with your Raid account, then make sure to input our promo code, man. It will get you a free energy refill, 100,000 silver, and 10 free experience brews. Simply input the promo code GameLeap. There it is, man. Next up, champion training tournaments and champion training events. These really come down to just blasting levels and progress into your champions to earn tournament points and to earn event points. What do you want to be doing for these? Well, what you want to be doing for these boys is saving as many food champions as you can in your vault. I spent a lot of mine recently because, yeah, there's been a huge amount of events recently, and so I've dumped a load of these guys. But what these guys are simply champs that we have leveled up, usually to 3 or 4 stars, and then we are just storing them. That's it. Any champ that I want to take up to rank 6, okay, to 6 stars, I do not rank them up ever until there is a champion training event and champion training tournament active. Okay, I just get all of the food ready to go. Okay, all of these food champs ready to blast, and you want to save ranking up all of your guys until there is an event active. In the current events, I actually ranked up my Frozen Banshee from 5-star up to 6-star, so she's ready to go. Put some levels into her as well. Got me a hell of a lot of tournament points just from doing that. Same thing with Magnar. This guy was like level 40 when I first started this event. We got him all the way up to from 4 stars to 5, from 5 to 6, and now he's blasting and synthing with Estrid Dreamsong. An additional note that is extremely crucial to keep in mind when it comes to these champion training events is that the champion training event and the champion training tournament, like is active right now, are 2 separate things with different rules, okay? Similar, but different in a very, very key way. The champion training event, you will only get points in that event for leveling up and ranking up your champions. Whereas in the champion training tournament, not only do you get points from leveling and ranking up your champs, same as the event, but you also get additional points from using things like skill tomes and by ascending these champions in the tavern. Very, very important. It is also absolutely not a small amount of points. As you can see right here in the skill tomes section, it's 200 tournament points for 1 spending of a legendary skill tome, 75 for an epic. So yeah, epic and legendary skill tomes, dude, as you can see in my tavern right here, hold on to these bucks, man. I've got 16 legendary skill tomes just sitting there. I haven't touched these goddamn things. I've spent like 2 or 3 on this account since creating this account. I'm just holding on to them. I'm just hoarding them for a time where I need a burst of points. Same thing with the epic skill tomes. Patience, boys, okay? Never be spending these suckers until there is a champion training tournament active. Very, very crucial, man. It's just free points. Your rare skill tomes, it's a very small amount of champ training tournament points. You can hold on to these if you want. I personally wouldn't recommend it. I think that you're fine to use your rare skill tomes on a rare champ that you really just want to max out. I think that's okay. But the other two, the epics and the legendaries, be patient, okay? Hold on to those suckers. And finally, that brings us to the artifact enhancement event. Now, some of you guys have been asking in the comments, dude, should I just never upgrade my artifacts until there's an artifact enhancement event active? Is it fine to take the items up to rank 12 but never to 16 until there's an event active? How do we go about this? So you'll be earning points for every 4 levels that you put into an item, right? Which is why kind of stopping before you get to 12 is something that people are concerned about, because if you have like a 5-star item, you take it up to 12, that's 40 points, okay? Not a huge amount, but certainly not nothing. So one way that you can go about this, and I do like this method quite a bit because it lets you use a good item on one of your key champions quite early on and get good value out of it, but you don't waste potential artifact enhancement points. What you can do is take an item that looks pretty damn good and take it up to rank 11. Okay, I've got a banner here, Sylvan Watcher's banner on my Estrid. She was in dire need of just kind of bumping up her accuracy. It's like the only accuracy banner that I have for the Sylvan Watchers. It's 5-star, it rolls speed, it's pretty good. Yes, it's a green item, so no, I won't be taking this all the way up to rank 16. But what I did do is take it all the way up to rank 11, and I stopped there. Why did we stop at rank 11? Well, because we still get a good amount of additional accuracy from upgrading it all the way up to 11, but now we just get to upgrade it one more time when the event is active, and we get a free 40 points, okay? It also rolled into percentage health. Man, for like an uncommon banner, it's pretty good, man. Like, these stat rolls are pretty nice. But yeah, that is one thing that you can do. Now, if that's a little bit too annoying for you, you can do something kind of similar, I suppose, like I've done here on Magna, which, by the way, ignore the fact that he's a little bit over crit rate cap here. Just is what it is. He's a very, very new rank 6 on my account, so we've got to get his gear together a little bit. It's a little bit suboptimal, but is what it is. Yeah, he's got some pretty sweet artifacts to sit in here, not including the ring. I don't think I'm going to touch this anymore, but just ignore that. But the neck, the amulet, and the banner are both pretty sweet. I took them up to rank 8. The stat rolls seem pretty okay on them. The primary stats are sweet, and so I just left them at rank 8. I'm getting decent value out of these. Basically, the advice here for artifact enhancement is, look, if you want to upgrade an item up to rank 8 or rank 11, okay, if you want to push it that a little bit extra further, I think that that's fine. I think that that's acceptable. That way, at least you can get some decent use out of an item that is looking very, very good for one of your key champs. Just make sure to never take it to rank 12 and certainly not rank 16 outside of an artifact enhancement event. It's just inefficient, right? You could be double dipping that silver into event points and upgrading the item rather than just upgrading the item. And so, to be honest, right now, man, let's just roll up some items, dude. Screw this, man. This is a damn good legendary amulet. Crit damage. Rolls into attack. A little bit of accuracy. Bit of health. Of course, you can only roll flat stat health. And flat stats in general on the amulets. I think I'm just going to take it to 16, dude. This is going to be an expensive artifact enhancement event for me because it's a lot of accessories that I'm looking to take up. It actually goes into the flat health, which, yeah, I guess that's fine, given that it's on Magna and he scales from health. Same thing with the banner. Let's take it up to 12. What are we looking at? Defense percentage? You know what, that's actually okay as well. I don't mind that too much. I think I'm going to crank this all the way up. Yeah, I'm just going to do it. I'll be using this for quite a while. We're all at different places on our account, okay? For some people, this banner is just like, it's very, very average. For me, for where I am, this banner is like far away the best banner that I can have on Magna right now. And we get flat attack. Not the best. Would have been nice to grab some speed or something, but there it is. I should also mention as well that in terms of cost for getting involved with artifact enhancement events, if you're going to earn something like the 5,000 points required here to get your hands on, for example, like this rare champ Terex, right? 5,000 points-ish is going to cost you around 25 million silver. You can get it done for about 20 million silver, okay, if you get a bit luckier with the costs and the rolls. And there are a few efficiency tricks that you can use to make your silver go a bit further in artifact enhancement events that I won't get into in this video. I want to keep this video a little bit snappier. But yeah, just be ready to drop silver in the tens of millions if you're looking to get some rewards in the artifact enhancement event trees. Oh. And while we're at it, boys, check out this perception weapon that we rolled into in the forge just the other day, man. For a daily quest. These stats are looking pretty damn saucy. If we can roll this up again and just get like another accuracy or speed roll, This is a definite rank 16 as well. Oh god, we hit the crit. You know what? It's still actually just really quite excellent. So I mean, dude, we're certainly taking this up to 16. Let's get this one done. HP percent, honestly, fantastic, fantastic stuff. Alright, man, cool. That's just a happy little rank 16 that we just got sitting here now. I'll be slapping that on somebody as soon as I'm done recording this. Now, lastly, just to touch on the Summon Rush event, which is just at the bottom of the list here right now. We have Summon Rush events, we have Champion Chase tournaments. Both very, very similar. Both of them tend to involve opening shards. The only difference between these two is that Summon Rush events require you to open shards to generate a flat amount of points, and it's up to you to really click on this event and just do the math and figure out how many shards you've got to pull in order to get the reward that you are after. The Champion Chase tournament is different from Summon Rush in that Champion Chase, you can get points from things like heading on into your portal building, going into your fusions, and doing something like fusing yourself a Relic Keeper, okay? Any way that you can generate champs or earn champions on your account will earn you Champion Chase points. And truly, finally, if you're completely lost, you're a new player, you've been playing the game for like 2 weeks, something like that, and you just want to get a taste of partaking in events, you can't go wrong with the Classic Arena Takedown, okay? If you're confused as hell, just when there's a Classic Arena Takedown event active, just earn as many rewards as you can. That's it, just play the hell out of Arena, use your Arena token refills, you know, that you get from your daily quests and stuff like that, and just blast the hell out of Arena and see how many rewards you can get. And that's it, and that'll give you a feel for events. The Classic Arena Takedown event, by far the most simple. There's no sort of like trick to getting more out of it or whatever. It's just a nice little introductory tournament that really anybody can get involved in, and the community seems to quite like it overall. I know that I like it because it's never really too challenging. You can sort of get it done quite comfortably. Alright guys, I got a crap load more spider tournamenting to get done tonight to get my hands on Teryx, finish my Dungeon Divers event because that's a whole other thing, and yeah, I'm gonna get to that. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you all did enjoy. If you're a new player and you got a little bit of something out of this video, I'd highly, highly appreciate you hitting like on the video, and you know what? Subscribing to the channel while you're down there, man. Come aboard. Join the journey from noob to pro, documenting the entire process of just learning Raid and getting on board with the game. All up on this channel. It's been like 3 months and a bit so far, and I think it's gone pretty okay. Made a lot of newbie missteps, but it is what it is, man. It would be sweet to have you on board. Now remember, if you're looking to start off a new Raid Shadow Legends account, make sure you do so by clicking on the promo link down below to kickstart that new account with a free Epic Champion. Thanks for watching, guys. Do enjoy the rest of your day. I'm going to catch all of you guys just a tad bit later, man.